Zach, it looked like, they had 88 yards, 3 points in the first half. It looked like they got some plays in the second half. Just maybe what did you see from their offense as the game kind of moved along?
Yeah, a couple different ways to get to create some extra gaps and gotten some heavier personnels they hadn't done the first half. And we missed some tackles and had some easy layup plays we didn't make either, which just allows them to convert some third and longs and some third downs and then drive, sustain, and just gave up a little bit too much.
How tough is it when you got a guy like Theo Wease just made a couple of big plays out there? What kind of challenges are there with defending a guy like him?
I think as an offense they do a great job. Coach Strinkowitz is phenomenal at what he does and finding ways to use his personnel all across the field. And obviously at the end there that Theo makes a great play and on a great ball, and Eli's in good position and just gets out competed for the ball on that one, and they played a really good game all night.
What do you say to your players? You were dominant for 3 quarters, and then that fourth quarter, they came and scored a couple touchdowns on you.
Yeah, we got to win the game on defense. I've always thought that we had an opportunity. We get a 3rd and 10, get a holding call down the field, and then 3rd and 16, our corner falls down, and they throw a bomb down the sideline, and I got to do a better job, get us into calls that are more productive, and give them a chance.
When you were that close to getting the win and becoming bowl eligible mentally, is there a game plan you have for your players to get them to bounce back?
Yeah, I think, with Alabama coming in here in 2 weeks and a bye week to get healthy and get back, I think they'll be fired up to play, no doubt about it. And, the challenge that presents, but just have an opportunity to win one of the last 2 and, get to a bowl. And that's kind of the goal of the team, and be Team 130 for one more month, and we got to do that by winning one of the last 2.
Obviously a wild finish, but I want to ask you about Billy's play there. It looks like it, probably going to win you the game there for a second. What'd you see on that play as it developed?
Yeah, I think Sammy Omosigho, he punched the ball out, with the guy coming through. We've been talking about all night that we had to attack the rock more. We hadn't gotten a fumble or an interception all game. And so, we literally just sat on the sideline. He goes out, and you watch him punch it through right there. And then Billy, man, with the ball in his hands, dynamic, and he showed it once again.
Did this feel like it was Billy's best game of the season?
I know he scored a touchdown, so he hasn't done that yet. I know we did a lot last year, but hard to say right now off the top of my head. We'll kind of find out after we watch the film.
When you got a guy like Pine, looked like he finally got it, how hard is it to disrupt that and then kind of adjust that when you get deep into the fourth quarter? You just got a couple of drives left.
Yeah, I think, we tried to give him some different rushes, brought some pressure. Obviously, if I could do it again, I'd bring more pressure, try and disrupt him. But hindsight's 20/20. I thought that obviously he's a veteran guy. He's started a lot of games, played a lot of ball, and he's a really good player. And we just didn't execute when it mattered at the end.
Did they do anything specifically in the second half to adjust and kind of throw you guys off or on that last drive?
Not in particular. They made some nice plays. That's about all I could say. We were, it wasn't like there was a big bust and somebody was wide open. We just had a couple mistakes. And in a game in the SEC, like the margin for victory, the margin for error is small. When you make a mistake like that, then everything matters. You never know when the play to win the game is happening, and so you got to play every single down like that. And I think that's just how I would say it. I don't think they drastically change. We just got to execute better.
How do you keep, positive is the right word, but keep their eyes focused forward rather than with some of the struggles and the things that y'all have gone through over the last couple months?
We go into every team meeting. Coach Venables has a windshield up there. Talks about having a windshield mentality. Man, it's about what's coming in front of you and what's next, and you can't look behind or you'll crash. Can't be looking at rearview mirror. And so, we'll grade this thing tonight. We'll flush it, Monday, correct everything we can, and go right back to work. That's just who we are and the culture of this team.
How hard is it to do that mid-game on the sideline, especially when it feels like defenses keep getting thrown out there with the turnovers, things like that?
I think our guys, I've said this all year, and I believe it, and I preach it, give us a blade of grass to defend, and we're going to go do it, and everything we got every time, and you roll the ball out, spot the ball, we're going to play. It doesn't matter the circumstance, doesn't matter what's going on. Our job's to stop them, and that's what we try and do, and create that mindset in our guys.
Danny obviously racked up a ton of tackles, and I know there's a lot that goes into that, but what did you make of his performance today overall?
Thought he played well. You know, obviously I think he had like 20, something like that.
19, I think.
Yeah, so he had a lot of tackles, and I mean, he's a war daddy. I mean, he goes after it every play. He's got everything he has, and has an incredible instinct for the ball, behind the ball, and just finds ways to make plays.
What's stood out to you about the way that